Hi everyone, I hope you're all well, you're all staying in, you're all staying safe. I thought I'd just give you a quick update of what I'm up to. Me in isolation. It's now day 2 or day 3. Day 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Day 3 of isolation. I went in on Monday. To put the business into lockdown. That was before the Prime Minister actually announced that we had to shut as of Tuesday anyway. So I went in on Monday and to get everything tidied, ready to put everything into lockdown. And it was very surreal because it's almost like closing down your business. You have to lock the door, close the business, and I think it's the unknown for everybody. It's not knowing when you're going to go back again, how long is it going to take, what's going to happen after you go back, and what you're going to do in the meantime. So it was difficult. But while I was there, I thought, you know what, I want to do something before I temporarily closed up the shop. So we had some cotton fabric in the shop and I decided to make some masks to give away for free, because this thing being a respiratory virus, it doesn't really hurt to cover your nose and your mouth. It might not do a lot, but it's an extra layer of defense. So I made some masks. I made about 15-20 masks, and I put them in the window, put a sign up. I said, come and take one if you want to, if you feel it's going to help. And I put a post on our community page near the shop. And by the end of the day, I ended up making over 70 masks to give away, which was great because I came away that Monday after closing up and everything, and I actually felt that in my own way I helped a little bit with what was going on. So anyway, I came home and everything was still okay. I went to bed, woke up Tuesday morning, and Tuesday was a difficult day because I spent all day doing nothing. I think I was still in the state of shock. All I did, I just watched all the news from channel to channel constantly, which is the worst thing you can do. If I can give you a piece of advice, don't watch the news. Get an update for yourself, morning, lunchtime and evening, and that's it. Don't watch it anymore. So that's all I did on Tuesday. So when I went to bed Tuesday night, I said to myself, I'm going to wake up Wednesday morning and I got to turn this around, and I've got to just get on with things and do things, because very soon you can put yourself down a little bit into a bad mood, low mood kind of thing. So I woke up on Wednesday morning. I was all fired up to do bits and pieces, and I spoke to my mum and she said, oh, what are you going to do with yourself? I said, I've got lots of projects I can do around the house. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. And I started writing a list. So I ended up with a list longer than my arm, and then I decided to have a shower, change, but I was still not getting into normal clothing. I put my pajamas on again. I came back into the lounge, and then I thought, I'm going to do, my first project is to do some curtains for the lounge. So I started doing the curtains for the lounge. I was all okay until mid-afternoon, and then I watched the news again and I got all, oh my God, and then all the worries came back again, and I thought, come on Marianne, snap out of this. I'm going to go into the bedroom and get changed. I'm actually going to put some normal clothing on. So I went into the bedroom and I changed into some other pajamas. So by the end of the day on Wednesday, I realised that I have morning pyjamas and I have evening pyjamas. So by the end of the evening, I said to myself, this cannot go on. It's okay. I've given myself 2 days to just do nothing, but I've got to need to get some normality going. So I woke up actually on Wednesday night. One thing that made me feel really good is that I did put my name down as a volunteer on the new government volunteer thing for the NHS. So I've had all the emails back. I'm just waiting for the final email, so then I know what we can do. So that was one thing Wednesday night that made me feel good before I went to bed. So I woke up this morning, and so far so good this Thursday. So I woke up this morning and I thought, that's it, I'm showering, I am changing into normal clothes. Another thing is, if like me, you are still within your weight loss journey, stay away from elasticated clothing. Elasticated clothing is not your friend. So get back into your jeans, because all you do, you're eating. So be careful. Don't wear elasticated clothing if you're still trying to lose weight. So I went, showered again, got changed, got into my normal clothing, and I thought I'm going to put some makeup on. And anybody that knows about makeup, you can kill a good couple of hours putting makeup on. And then I came and sat down. I thought I've got to get the curtains finished. But obviously that feeling of, I don't know if you can call it anxiety. It's the feeling of everything that is unknown, because you don't actually know what's going to happen, what you're going to do. And especially when, this is something that business people will relate to. When you work so hard to build something successful, you can't just, it's almost like your child, and you can't just get rid of it. And when something happens to it, it physically hurts. So, and I thought, you know what, I've got to find a happy place, something that makes me really happy, and I need to somehow hold on to that feeling to be able to just carry on and be positive, because I'm generally a very, very positive person. So, and then I just had a light bulb moment, and ta-da! Yes, this is a Christmas tree. For those of you who watched the video at the beginning, I bet you thought, is she sitting next to a Christmas tree? Yes, this is my Christmas tree. So, Christmas has always been a really happy time of the year for me. I absolutely love Christmas. I love the build up to it, the Christmas itself, and then the new year after that. But as someone in business, mostly in retail and service industry, people can relate to that. You never get to have that 2 weeks off that most people have from before Christmas until after New Year. And the last time I had the 2 weeks off around Christmas time was Christmas 2005, when I worked in the corporate world, and I had that break in between because I started the business in 2006, and all I have every year is Christmas Day, Boxing Day off, then I go back, then I have New Year's Day off, and then I'll go back and everything back to normal. So I thought, you know what, I'm actually going to pretend it's Christmas, because I'm going to be here in this house for minimum the next 2.5, 3 weeks. So I am going to pretend it's Christmas. I'm not going to put so much pressure on myself of doing a lot of stuff. I'm still going to do quite a lot of projects around the house, but it makes me very happy looking at the Christmas tree. So hence the Christmas tree. So I am having Christmas in March. Who says I can't? Whatever works for you. This is it's a really difficult time, a very, very difficult time. And it's not just people with their businesses, it's all the self-employed people. I have known a lot of people who have already lost their jobs, and these people work for other companies. There are a lot of companies that have shut down, and those are the staff are at home. So it affects everybody, and no matter where you are. So it's a very, very difficult time. So find something that gives you that feeling of happiness and try to hold on to it. So this is me. This is how I am coping with it. So I am thinking of all the people out there frontline who practically they're risking their lives to make sure that we are okay. My message to you is stay home. Don't be stupid. Just stay home. Stay safe. I'm also thinking of all the people who have already lost loved ones through this horrible virus. I hope it just goes away ASAP, and I hope from this day onwards nobody else gets hurt or lose their lives. So I'm thinking of all of you who are staying at home and might not know what to do, but find something, find your happy place, something that makes you happy, and it doesn't matter what it is. It's got to make you feel good. So that's me in isolation. This is what I've been up to. I am going to do some other bits and pieces. I was thinking of doing some online free sewing workshops maybe. Maybe I'll have to think about that towards maybe beginning of next week. I'll throw something together if anybody wants to come on. I might do a live on that. I need to get that set up. One last thing before I go. Is anyone doing the going outside your house tonight at 8 o'clock to clap to support the NHS? I really want to do it, but I'm afraid if I go outside my house, I live at the end of a close, and it's always very, very quiet around here. I'm afraid if I go out and start clapping, I might get men in white coats come to take me away. But I don't know. So I suppose there's nothing stopping you standing up in your lounge at 8 o'clock tonight, March 26th, 8 o'clock. Do some clapping for all the people frontline. Actually, it's not just the NHS staff, it's everybody is out there to make sure that the country is still operating, even down to the food delivery drivers, postmen. They're doing fantastic job, the Royal Mail. So it's not just the NHS, it's for everybody. So I'm thinking of all of you. I hope everything is going to be fine as soon as possible. So hang in there, be positive, and don't go out, please. Be safe. And I come back and I give you another update in the next couple of days. Bye bye.